Hi, everybody, and welcome to our summer semester 2025 Financial Accounting 1A course. It's going to be deployed entirely online, and it starts, as you, I'm sure, know, on June 16th. As we look at the cover page of the syllabus here, you'll notice here's my name, here's our ticket number. It's deployed fully online. I do provide some optional tutoring on Saturday mornings from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And my email is provided here. And my phone number is here too, but I do not want any texts. These are for telephone calls where we actually talk to each other. All right, so course description, I can let you read that a little bit on your own, but this is an introductory course to financial accounting. The assumption is that you have not had any prior accounting experience. My table of contents has some of these lovely hyperlinks. All you need to do is hold your control button down and click on that, and it will take you to the appropriate section. I will show you real quickly how that works. And back it goes. Okay. So the syllabus is a little long, so that might find that to be very helpful. All right, Zoom. As this course is entirely online, we won't be using Zoom for the class meetings, but we will use Zoom if you want to take advantage of my extra credit optional live streaming tutoring sections that are going to be conducted via Zoom. And it's very easy to participate. I'll show you that when we get into the course. But on the home page, you'll see a Zoom link. You just click on it and click on the meeting date, and away you go. You will receive 1 extra credit point for every 20 minutes you spend with me in these tutoring sections, up to a maximum of 21 points. Okay, and of course our videos are visible during that time, so it is attempting to approximate a face-to-face experience. All right, learning objectives. I think I'll let you read these on your own. We have lots of learning objectives in this course. You will learn a lot of things that will be very helpful to you in your professional and personal lives as well. The student learning outcomes, you're going to learn how to prepare a basic set of financial statements and analyze those statements by calculating and analyzing common ratios and numerical relationships that are derived from those calculations. We will, although you may think accounting is a math-oriented class, it really is not. The only math we do is basic adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. There's one little algebra, and I think you'll have absolutely no problem with that one. And so number 2 here, we're going to demonstrate proficiency in processing the accounting cycle for business. And that's how you learn to use your debits and credits and generate these financial statements. And then we'll demonstrate proficiency in communicating financial information in this subject area through written or oral discussions or presentations. All right. I may provide some demonstration problems, some group discussions, etc., and show you some real-world applications. As you will find from my background, I have been a chief financial officer, I've been a controller, and I like to think I know something about the subject. Okay, so students should be prepared to participate in class discussions if we're doing tutoring sessions by reading the text, etc. Here is our textbook, and you will see that it is both a financial accounting and managerial accounting 2-semester textbook. So it's the same text that we use in managerial accounting 1B for the fall 2025. All right, here's the information you need to order it. They sell approximately $140. It's a very, very good deal. This is an excellent textbook, and it's been specially bundled for you by McGraw-Hill. It has all the codes you need. The primary one is for McGraw-Hill's Connect. That Connect is their third-party system that most of your homework is going to be where most of your homework will be done. So be sure you order, of course, the 9th edition. I don't think there should be any confusion on that anymore. But the textbook package is required for the course and nothing else is acceptable. So purchase only new materials. And these access codes to McGraw-Hill Connect are good for 18 months. So if you have to retake the course, hopefully not, and go on to 1B, you have the same textbook. You don't need to buy anything more. Okay. Now, if cash is a little short, which it always seems to be a little bit with me, there is a free 2-week trial. You get an ebook with that, and you can do all your homework, etc., using the ebook. So there's no reason to delay starting your homework assignments. There is, while I recommend the hard copy option that I talk about above there, there is a less expensive ebook option. Okay, so here's a little more information on McGraw-Hill's Connect. Once you've registered, you will have complete access to an ebook and other study and helpful research aids, etc. From the course's Canvas site, which we'll get to in a few minutes, you'll see a menu that says McGraw-Hill Connect. You can click on that, and that'll take you to the registration page. And here's how to register and get your account. Should be very easy. Students typically do not have a problem with that. One thing I do want to stress, however, when you're doing your homework, you can click Save and Exit as many times as you want, before the due date, of course, and there should be no problem there. But the minute you press Submit, that finalizes that homework. It takes your points from Connect and automatically populates them in the Canvas gradebook. So do not hit Submit until you're ready for those homework assignments to be completed. I guess that goes without stressing anymore, but it's very difficult for me to fix that once you have submitted an assignment. All right, so please don't submit until you're ready. Okay, now the submit will be automatic when the due date's reached. Okay, so number 4, do not copy and paste. Well, I'll let you read these on your own. I think that it's fairly obvious what it says. And so all the online content is located in Connect. And the easiest way to access the assignment on the is to click on the assignments in the modules, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And I'll demonstrate that in these syllabus videos. Okay, McGraw-Hill has a really nice technical support group. They are very, very helpful. Not all the publishers do. They do. And here's their number. We are a top account. So we get their best people to help us. We order a lot of books from McGraw-Hill, and they want to keep us happy as customers. And to keep me happy, they need to keep you happy. All right. So of course, sometimes, it's rare, there are technical issues. If there are, I'm not going to hold you responsible for that, and there'll be no penalty associated with any technical issues that are beyond your control. If you should have one of those, you want to contact McGraw-Hill Connect support and not me, and get a case number, and I will recognize that, and we'll go from there. Okay, computer proficiency. I am expecting that you're going to be able to do some basic things in Microsoft Office and use the internet, and I think that Canvas is going to be used for communicating your class points in its gradebooks. I make announcements that are also available in Canvas, which I'll show you in a minute, and other messages. So electronic devices during exams are not allowed. Cell phones, iPads, iPods, you get the idea. And students can't record my class video lectures without my permission. If you have an electronic device and you use it without my permission, unfortunately, I will have to invalidate those assignments and you won't receive any points. All right, calculators and textbooks, good idea to have a calculator, a simple calculator that adds and subtracts and multiplies and divides. Here's mine, simple, right? It's not a financial calculator. I do all my financial calculating in Excel. So that's all you really need for this course, is a simple calculator. Emails, if you want to email me, please put this in the subject line, ACCT1 Alpha Online number 10745. And I teach a variety of courses and a variety of universities and colleges. So that will narrow down who you are and more quickly allow me to answer your question if you don't call me on the phone. All right. Now, my site and Canvas. I expect everybody has some proficiency using my site. It won't be really part of this course very much. But Canvas, I have all sorts of videos that show you how to use Canvas. If you've never used it before, it's really intuitive and easy to use. I don't think you're going to have any problems at all. And you would get into Canvas simply by using this link here, or logging in through the Saddleback website, which is the way I do it. Okay, and then we have some great people that want to help you in the student technical support area. I've given you their number there. They want you to succeed just as much as I do, so don't hesitate to use them. Canvas Technical Support are not a Saddleback group, but they are exceptionally helpful as well, and they are available, believe it or not, 24/7. If you are a little dubious about that, as I was, don't be. I called them on Christmas Eve at almost midnight, and they were there. So they aren't kidding when they say 24/7. So great group of people there. We have free online tutoring as well through NetTutor. That's a third-party group. I do give you some smaller extra credit points. You get 1 extra credit point for every hour you spend with them. There's no student tutors over at the LRC Learning Resource Center during the summer. But, of course, I will be personally providing that 1 hour weekly Zoom session on Saturday mornings. All right. That looks like a good place for us to stop this video. And when we return, we'll come back to the rest of this syllabus. Until that time, bye for now.